Well, as you know, we were out late last evening on into this morning and investigating a shooting in the Fairview community of Rossville. Our preliminary investigation has revealed that this shooting was a accidental shooting / suicide. Apparently what took place sometime around 6 p.m., 5 to 6 p.m. Last afternoon. The 21-year-old Hispanic male and 3 juvenile Hispanic males were in the apartment at number 20B Long Street Road in Rossville. As I've seen happen in the past, they were not utilizing safety measures when they were handling a handgun. In this particular instance, it's a .380 caliber handgun. Apparently, the 21-year-old had the gun in his hand, the gun discharged, striking the 16-year-old in the throat. The bullet entered beside the larynx and exited out his neck. Seeing what had happened, the 21-year-old became distraught, upset, told the other 2 teens to flee the apartment, and we believe shortly thereafter that because of what had taken place, he decided to put the gun to his head and shoot himself. Well, there's the only silver lining, I guess, with his injury would be the fact that the bullet did not penetrate a major artery in his neck. Apparently, it was a clean wound that went from front to back. Otherwise, he would have lost a substantial amount of blood and would have also died. But the prognosis is probably not good long term for him, from what we understand. We are interviewing those 2 other teens. From what we've been able to understand through third parties, is that they did witness the accidental shooting, but they left the scene, the apartment complex, prior to the suicide taking place. What we want to know, the answers that we need to know, is what took so long in them notifying someone who could communicate this to law enforcement. I think the 21-year-old was just being haphazard with the handling of the weapon. Maybe showing off, with the weapon. They were just acquaintances, friends. They'd been friends for 4 to 5 months, is what we were told. Apparently, it was in his possession. Whether he was the rightful owner of it or not, we have not been able to determine that. It was an Italian-made .380 handgun, which is somewhat unusual around here to find an Italian handgun. But we have not traced that back. I do not have that information. I've seen this tragedy play out previously in my 12 years in office, and we can't stress handgun safety enough. Handguns are good. They can be used in sportsmanship. They can be used for self-defense. But they can also, if someone does not properly know the operations of a handgun or a shotgun or a rifle, it can turn deadly when there's no intention. In the past, the Georgia sheriffs in this region have offered free gun locks to anyone who would like to have gun locks, especially if there's small children in the home. I would encourage any parent or grandparent that has a child in that home to get a gun lock and to keep that gun in a safe place, in a safe where young children cannot get in touch with it.